You are serving the smoke drink. The client has been impatiently waiting for it.
Yeah.
And then
the attention is not on
this
them.
one is like Molete certificate is Buganda.
Yeah.
So then you ask yourself,
he's killing the moment.
He's killing the moment.
Yeah.
Yet, in fact, yet you have first explained to him that, you know what, I'm bringing the smoke drink.
Even the cartoon was down to use the people from the home, and then you can disorganized. You reach that time of taking some pictures. The person is there. No? Yeah, definitely.
I know. You find a bride when she has chosen her sisters to be the ushers. But yeah, Bamba Debitenji, masa alemeddewo mugamba tuveewo, then you be like,
they can't even help you to serve some juice, so that the work can be easy.
But once we have ushers on functions,
it is much more easier. Hello everybody, my name is Joe S and welcome back to our channel. And today I'm proud to introduce to you a brand new show on our YouTube channel whereby I invite different service providers like events planners, videographers, photographers, makeup artists, people that do our beautiful juice. And we are going to be giving different brides and grooms the opportunity to tell us their stories of how they met, which challenges did they face while preparing for their weddings, so that the next bride they do not face the same mistakes. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to hit that notification bell so that you can be the first person to watch our YouTube videos. And make sure you like our videos so that the YouTube algorithm can be able to push our videos to different people around the world. And also follow us on all our social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram. Are you looking for the best photography and videography company to capture your precious moments on events? Photos by Joe S is ready to capture all those precious moments on Kuchala, Kuhinjira, Kwanjula, and weddings. And you can please contact them on 0756 90 8800. Contact them on 0756 90 8800. And please follow them on all their social media handles. For the very first time on the show, I'm proud to introduce you our very, very first guest on the show. He is the person that makes the different juices that you see on the functions that will be on, like weddings, introductions, Kuchala, and he does different flavors that are very sweet. He's none other than Cesar Juice. Yeah, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
You man, you're very hard to catch. Each and every time I watch your WhatsApp status says you're very busy day by day.
Yeah.
You give me some money, some dollars, eh?
Indeed, but you know business.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you end up being up and down.
Yeah.
You have to be in production.
Yeah.
You have to do office duties at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
So literally at the end of the day, it becomes very easy to be caught.
All right. Yeah. Can you please tell us your name and your business?
So my name is Sesanga Issa.
Yeah, Sesang.
Co-founder of Cesar Juice, CEO of Cesar Juice.
That is the origin of Cesar, eh?
So I got this. The Cesar Juice name comes from my name, my surname of Sesanga.
Oh, yes. Sesang. So is it passion, or did you really dream about it as a young boy? In fact, what did you dream about? Well, as a child, you know, you dream about becoming different things like lawyers, doctors. So you as a young child, what was your dream?
My dream was literally, I wanted to be a rich man.
Yeah.
That is
from
the start, yes.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a rich man. The type of the occupation didn't really matter, but all I wanted, I remember in my school days when I was asked, what do you want to become? I was like, I want to be a business tycoon, a rich man. Yeah.
So your parents never told you I want you to become a lawyer like your sister or like the family members of the others, you know?
No, but I used to promise my mom that I will be a doctor.
Oh.
But
inside you never felt it, eh?
Not really feeling it. But then, you know, when you reach this time of choosing combinations and stuff, that's when you have to take the path which you really have to, which you will do better.
Okay.
Mm.
So speaking about this juice thing, how did it begin? Was
Mm.
it love, or did you hear a certain narrative that people in juice make a lot of money?
Mm.
So how did it really come up?
So the juice thing, I started up the juice thing, I think, when I was at campus in my second year.
Oh,
Yes, as I've told you, I always wanted to be a rich person.
Yeah.
I always wanted to have money on me.
yeah.
So I was working. I think when I joined campus, I immediately started working.
Mm.
When I started working, I was self-employed.
Yeah.
Being self-employed, you have to receive salary at the end of the month.
What were you doing by then?
I was an accountant.
Oh, you were already an accountant, yet you are still studying.
Yeah. No, not. It's what I was
Not
studying.
professional, eh?
It's what I was studying at
Yeah.
that moment.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's what I was studying at that moment. So I got a chance of, I got a job somewhere.
Mm.
Now, when I got a job somewhere, I started practicing at the same time I was studying.
Oh, all right.
Yes. So,
Mm.
when I got the job, I used to receive monthly salary at the end of the month.
Uh-huh.
But, that money is not always enough.
Definitely.
As a youth, you always have a lot on your table.
A lot of needs.
You have to help your little siblings.
Yeah.
Even you yourself, you have to enjoy life.
Yeah, you have
I
to
would
have-
say,
no,
life at campus.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, life at campus. So at the end of the day,
Mm.
I would say that money, it used to be enough. But I had to save a little for my life savings.
Yeah.
And then I had to do some little things. So at the end of the day, you realize that honestly, that money it's not that enough.
Yeah, I need something more.
You need something more. You have to start up something more
Mm.
to generate in more money.
Yeah.
So, I was studying at Makerere University.
Mm.
Studying at Makerere University, I was working in Tinder.
Mm.
Yes, I was working in Tinder.
Yeah.
And, I had friends. My story by this starts from my high school.
From my school.
Yes, from my high school. So when I was in high school, I had friends. I had a name. I would say I had a name of Cesar. My friends used to call me
A
Cesar.
nickname.
And I had fame in school.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone knew Cesar
Cesar.
in school.
Yeah.
So everyone knowing Cesar in school, these people used to support me in each and everything I would start. I used to do online businesses.
In school?
No, after school now. No,
Oh.
yeah, after school.
That's
now.
why you got the name from Cesar from school.
I got the name Cesar from
Yeah,
school.
from school, and then after
But
you did
yes,
online.
but this connection with my hobbies and Ogis still
Yeah.
continued even
Yeah.
after school.
Yeah.
So I used to have their numbers and they used to do online business. I used to post different things on my statuses, and these people used to come and support me.
Yeah.
So these people coming on and support me, I think they literally supported me to run it so that each and everything I used to post, at least I would get a buy.
Client.
I would get a client.
Yeah.
And they used to get a buy, and then at the end of the day, become my clients.
Yeah.
So even these people who are selling someone, maybe you are selling your phone, maybe you are selling your what, they used to send me things that says I can take you can call.
Yeah.
I post quick deal.
Yeah.
So these people used to do what? They used to come and support me. So one time, I was working in Wandegea.
Yeah.
I was staying in Wandegea.
Staying in Wandegea.
Yes, Wandegea.
Working in Tinder.
Working in Tinder.
Okay.
And on some weekends, I used to go. I had a friend of mine who had a company which used to work on functions. So I used to go on functions, maybe to supervise, to do decoration, to help with the decoration team, stuff like that. So when I reached those functions, I was seeing only one company.
One company working.
Yes, I used to go to different functions and it was only one company.
Yeah.
So then, at the back of my head, I was like, why is it only? Is this person
the original creator of that thing?
Yeah. I know. So is this the only person who can do this? And I was
definitely.
like, no, I can also do what? I can also do that. And I realized that there was ready market for that.
Yeah.
So one time, I was seated somewhere near my place. And I was like, I put on my status, I'm selling Cesar juice.
Yeah.
So when I put I'm selling Cesar juice, and these people were replying my status. The other people I told you who used to do
Oh, yeah.
who used
to buy phones, whatever. Yeah.
So and they were like, how much is it?
Yeah.
Sesa juice. So I think
Yeah.
the Sesa name
The sesame.
and then the juice, it called them up and they were like,
Oh.
how much is it? How much is it? How much is that?
Mm.
So then I was like, a liter is 10,000.
Yeah.
It's 10,000 a liter.
Yeah.
A liter. But honestly, at that moment, I didn't have any liter.
Yeah.
And they were like, can you please deliver?
So speaking about the posting, you just posted the logo, or you made some use?
I didn't post a logo.
Yeah.
I just texted on my status.
Yeah, just a simple
I'm
text.
selling Sesa juice.
Oh.
And by that time, even I didn't have a logo. I didn't have anything.
Hey,
Yes.
just thinking about a
Just
vision,
thinking about something.
Yeah.
Okay, I had it in mind. I thought
Yeah.
it for like for some weeks.
some good time. Yeah.
For some weeks. Not even time, just weeks.
Weeks. Yeah.
So then I was like, I'm selling Sesa juice.
Mm.
So then these people were coming in and they were like, how much is a liter?
Yeah.
Yes, how much is it? And I was like, a liter is what? 10,000.
Okay.
So a liter being 10,000, then immediately these people were like, can you please deliver for me? Or can you deliver for me tomorrow?
Immediately.
Yeah. Then I was like, So, but I didn't have anything. Even I didn't have a blender.
Yeah.
You know how hostel rooms be.
Mm.
You just have your rice cooker maybe and just one single saucepan
Yeah, I
and
know that
like gas.
Yeah.
So, and these people told me when they were like, yes, maybe can you please deliver? I was like, so when they were like, can you please deliver? And I was like, right now juice is done, but can I please deliver tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I had my small fridge in my room. I had a fridge.
Mm.
So then immediately that evening, I had to go and buy some things.
Yeah, some fruits, some
some fruits and something, the blender to use and stuff. Bottles.
Yeah.
So then I went and I went to town. But when I was growing up, I was much familiar to kitchen duties. And I grew up.
It is very rare to find boys knowing how to cook, helping different things.
I know, but me and my mom, we are so close.
Oh.
Yes, I was raised
a
single mom.
Yeah. Oh.
So, and you know that boy and mom relationship,
yeah.
son and mom relationship, sorry, is so tight.
Yeah, definitely.
So I used to be with her in each and everything, and I used to help out in kitchen duties. So I think I got familiar to what? To kitchen duties by then.
Yeah.
So, and while that, so I had to go to the market and buy some things. I brought some, and I made some liters.
Yeah.
I brought them and I made some liters of juice the following morning.
Yeah.
And then I posted on my status still. Yeah. These are the different flavors
that you have
available today.
Yeah.
That very day, I think I saw there were 6 to 7 liters.
Oh, the very first day.
The very first day.
Oh, so speaking about your mother, that is where you learned the juice, or you went on YouTube and then you found the different techniques of making juice, or that is where you got.
No, when I started making the juice, I think I got the passion. I loved it.
Immediately, nobody told you to make juice.
No. Yeah. Like I used to go on functions.
Yeah.
And I find only one company doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So by then, I was like, is it the only person who can do this? And my answer was no.
Yeah.
So if that is the only person who can do that, that means I could also do the same thing, but in different what? In a different name.
Yeah.
So I started up the Sesa juice. And when I started making the Sesa juice, using the kitchen, the idea I got from my mom, I developed a passion. And on developing a passion, I loved it. And then so I had to make research. I had to maybe to study.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that day I saw the 5 to 6 liters, and then I was like, this is a good way.
It's a business. There's money here.
There is money here. Yeah. So that was like 70,000.
Oh.
And then the second day, the other day, the next day I did the same thing. We were going in for Ramadan. And still,
the demand was high.
I think that's where, from then up to now, it's what I'm doing.
When you realized that the demand was high, were you still working alone, or you had people that used to help you, and then you pay them, and then something like that?
So I was working alone.
Yeah.
But then my second month in business, I immediately got a function. I got a dua since we were in Ramadan. In fact, I got 3 duas. We were in Ramadan from this people who
the very first month.
The the second month,
Yeah.
because I started the juice thing in like a month before Ramadan.
Oh.
So when we went in for Ramadan, this is what we were seeing maestros. They were like, we have a dua, can you please deliver? Yes, we
Yeah.
want 10 jerry cans. I think my first gig, the first gig I did was it was 6 jerry cans.
Oh.
Yeah. There were 6 jerry cans, but I didn't have a deep freezer. I didn't have this, the commercial blenders.
Yeah.
And yeah. So that will be a story for another day.
Yeah, definitely. So how many flavors were you delivering in the very first starting point?
In the very start, by the way, the very first time I was delivering only one flavor, passion and mango
fruit.
cocktail.
Yeah. Oh.
Passion and mango cocktail. Yes. So, as the impact, that very week, I made sure I learned juice.
Oh.
And I learned it.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we have ever gotten a chance to test our
Yeah,
juice.
you have the best passion
Thank you, sir.
fruit that I've ever tasted. You know, for me, I'm a wedding videographer and I get a chance of going to different functions and testing different types of juice, but your passion is top notch.
And then there is also some other flavor which is loved by many. It's ours.
The best selling.
Well, the best selling.
Yeah.
It's called Mango Meol. People love it very much.
Oh, I will have to test that next time.
Sure.
So, how did you really, because you've told us you got into the wedding and the events industry when you got your first dua. So when did you really took it more serious that I'm really an events juice supplier?
No, immediately I got my first gig.
Yeah.
Because a jerry can is 200,000.
Yeah.
A jerry can being 200,000, they asked for 6 jerry cans.
Yeah.
That was 1.2.
Oh.
Thousand minus transport. It being 1.2, where I was working from, I was earning 400,000 a month.
Hey.
So I compared the 1.2
and the 400.
The 400.
The 400.
Whereby I had to work for 3 good months to receive the 1.2.
Oh.
And then here it's just a one day.
Just
thing.
One day.
And then I was like,
you resigned.
By that I didn't really resign the next day. Yes, I continued working there.
Yeah.
Some good time. Yeah.
So when the bride or the groom comes to you to make a booking, what should a client or a person looking up to making a function consider while choosing somebody who wants to supply juice on his function? What should the bride and groom consider, put in mind while choosing the right service provider for juice? So
the best service provider for juice, I would say, literally there are very many. We have very many service providers. But literally, since it's a new thing on blog, very many people have ventured into the business. I've ventured into the business, and but me, what I would advise the client. First of all, you consider the neatness of the person.
But speaking about neatness, if I'm seeing Cesar or any other brand on Instagram, how am I really going to know the neatness in that point in that sector?
So the neatness, how are you going to know the neatness? Because the neatness starts from the production to where you're going to deliver.
Oh.
So literally, me, I would advise the client either to visit
the working place
for the service, for the provider. Yes. And by visiting the place, you can easily get to know that this person is clean, is neat or not.
Definitely.
Whether that person does the water boiling. Yes, and various things. Because by the way, me going in for another reason, there are very many reasons as why I went in for this business. And I got to know after. Yes, the very first reason was money. Yeah, because I wanted to have money on me.
Yeah, definitely.
And but as I went in as time went on, I realized that this fresh natural juice, it has a lot
of health benefits.
Yes, of health benefits. I wanted these people to get rid of the preservative drinks. These drinks with the preservative. Because literally, it's something you can take for years, and then you don't get the what?
You get nothing. The diseases.
That's much
come along the way.
But then at the end of the day, as you reach your old age,
Yeah.
then you will end up being told that you have this and this, and
You
then
have
the
their
person
birthday, you know?
the person will
Yeah.
be like, where they get this?
Mm.
But these drinks you have been taking, the preserved drinks, the drinks with preservative, these
Yeah.
drinks you have been taking for years.
Yeah, they're cold.
At the end of the day, they will result into such
Yeah,
kind of disease.
definitely.
So I wanted the people of Uganda to get rid of such kind of diseases. That's why for us, we don't only work on functions, we work on even other days. Even right now, as
You're
as
getting
we are
orders, yeah.
as we are talking, you can order yourself a little
Yeah.
Sesa juice.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a website, or somebody just needs to contact
So
you?
we are all on all social media
Yeah,
platforms, and our numbers are there.
Mm.
You just give us a call that
Oh.
I need this flavor. Immediately you order, in a few minutes
You deliver.
we deliver.
Do you deliver around town, or even somebody somehow far?
No, we deliver anywhere.
Oh,
We
definitely.
deliver anywhere.
Yeah.
As long as not in Sudan, like in areas outside Uganda.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, but in
So,
Uganda we can deliver.
Speaking about the events, because that is the main purpose of this channel.
Mm.
So, do you normally get some challenges while working on events? Do you get some troubles working with service providers, field service providers, or while working with brides and grooms? So, which challenges do you encounter?
Literally, because I would say Sesa Juice, we always busy. Like, we have gotten a chance, maybe for our good services we render, people do book us.
Yeah.
So, and I would say at least in a month, we work on a minimum of at least, okay, I would say every week.
Yeah.
At least every week we shall work on a function.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and
that is a blessing. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we praise goes to God. Allah.
Allah.
So, and still, do you find hard clients?
Yeah.
It's very hard to satisfy everyone, even if you work on your best, we work with your best. Yes, and there are very many challenges in Uganda. In Uganda as a country, the poor road networks and stuff.
Yeah.
You can leave your office, you can leave your production center very early in the morning, and then you end up reaching the function very late.
Because of
the road network.
Yeah, even jam.
Yes.
So are there some challenges that the next bride can be able to know? Because at times, like we photographers, will have some things that really matter, but on the side of the brides, they don't matter. For example, somebody might finish their makeup late, and then they expect to get the same quality of photos that they saw on my page or from another bride, but yet the other bride really completed their makeup.
Or even when the problem is with the makeup artist.
Makeup artist,
and then
all the hairs.
You will end up asking, why are my pictures not like these ones?
Because of the makeup.
I know.
So at times when we come here, we can really speak out to them, and then they know their problems, and then, or do you really encounter some bridal issues that, and say if the bride or the groom had a discussion with me earlier, it would have been much more better and much more easier for us to work, and then to bring out the work much more early, and then perfect.
Yeah. So literally, us at Sesa Juice.
Yeah.
Well, we used to experience such kind.
I used to have scenarios.
We used to have such kind, but we try as much as you can at the moment to find ways of avoiding such kind of things.
Yeah, definitely.
So them days,
Yeah.
a client could come and book, and books, because we have packages. We have packages. We have the premium package, we have the ordinary package, and the exclusive package.
Yeah.
So a client could book a premium package, and then at the end of the day,
they
you
complain.
reach the site, you deliver, and then when the client was expecting, you can find when they have organized for you a very big place, a very big place.
Yeah.
When a client booked for a premium package, you get so, and then you be like, what? And then you reach the site, and in fact, they can even call you. They can even call you like days back. As we are not seeing you, the Jewish people. Hey, where are you? We are here waiting for you. You have to decorate. And when the client just books a premium package, and the premium package only requires me to take my tables,
without
the umbrellas, the palasos, and maybe the machines, the juice, and the serving team. but then there is exclusive package. Then when this client is expecting an exclusive package where you have to build the boardwalk and stuff.
Oh.
So we face such kind of challenges. And then maybe the other challenges which we face, these clients taking little juice.
Oh,
Yeah,
the package, eh?
Yeah, they like that does not fall under the packages.
Yeah.
Like the client can even tell you that you know what, Cesar, my function has 300 people. But not at the end of the day, you reach the function when the function has 1,000 people.
Oh, yeah.
And then you ask yourself, what was the instance of this client not telling me the truth?
Yeah.
That I'm having this number of people. But then please serve the juice to these VIPs maybe, or the in-laws who are can't.
Yeah.
Yes. But then you reach a site, the client has ordered for very little jerry cans, and then these other guests, at the end of the day, they turn up to the service providers.
Yeah, where is the juice, eh?
Where is the juice? We want juice. So,
yeah.
And maybe when you agreed with the client that the juice is only for the in-laws, because there are scenarios like that.
Yeah.
And then you reach a function, and these other guests, they be like, juice.
Even me, at times, I'm a photographer, and at times you can stand in too much sunshine, and then when you go to the booth of the juice, and then you ask for the juice, and they say that we're not serving the juice.
Yeah, cool.
They're so tough, and then you ask them, why are you doing that?
By the way, you shouldn't even blame them for them being tough.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you know me, I think it's very hard for me to get tough. I'm a very simple person.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, you can end up.
You get frustrated.
You get frustrated of everything. People are coming on the display to ask you for juice. Yet you agreed with the client that you know what the juice is going to be for this kind of
alcohol. Like, let me say for the alcohol.
Yes, for the alcohol. Then the other challenge which we always face is the electricity on the
site. Yeah, definitely.
Because we move with machines, and these machines,
they need to run on power.
They run on power. Yeah. They run on power. So then you can reach. Then when this client, the clients have a tendency, I don't know why, but this client have a tendency of not telling you the truth. You can advise a client that, let's get a generator.
Yeah.
She's going to facilitate this and what, this and this. It's going to facilitate the juice people. It's going to facilitate the people of the music system. Yeah. I think even you photographers,
we need to charge our batteries.
Need to charge the batteries and stuff. But then this client tells you, you know what? For us, we have 4 phase at home.
Yeah.
You reach the place. When power,
no power,
then there is no power.
Even at times,
you put the juice machines,
yeah,
the power just blacks out,
yeah,
and then these clients end up making their functions a wasted one. Yet
it's just one day.
Now for us, now me, I tell the client the truth that I'm coming to your site, but I need power, and even the people of the music system will need power. You get,
yeah,
because. Since it's a one-day thing,
and we need to work together as a team.
Yes, we need to work together as a team. So it's always better you explain to the client that we are expecting this and this, this and this.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the other thing, there are very many challenges. You face the different types of clients. You can find a hard one. Seeing the main thing which I talked about.
Yeah.
You reach a venue, you work for a client. When you have your balance, then at the end of the day, the client tells you, I'm going to pay you when you are done.
Later.
When the function.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the function, you go to ask for your balance, then the client is like, my phone is stolen. See you on Monday.
Yeah.
I will see you on Monday. Monday becomes the other Monday. So, and then there are people like us who are very easy.
Definitely.
Who are very easy.
You just let it go.
Let it go. Then at the end of the day, it will end up affecting the whole system.
Yeah.
The people I work with, because at the end of the day,
for
them, they don't need to get.
Yeah, definitely.
They don't want to know that the client did pay.
I've worked.
At the end of the month, they will need their salaries.
Yeah.
And the transportation, the rent,
the fruits that you've put in.
The fruits you have put in.
Yeah.
Because since for us we are working in natural products, they are seasonal. You can reach a season
when they're expensive.
When there are no mangoes. But us at Cesar Juice, we always try our best. That even if there are no mangoes, and when a client, at least we shall try our best and we give you at least some jerry cans of. Why? Because it's entertained by many. It's liked by many. So even if it requires us getting mangoes from Kenya, we shall get them. But then these clients, because Because at times you don't really have to explain that I did that, I passed
Yeah,
this
yeah,
and this
definitely.
for you. You're just going to
Yeah.
use in jerry cans.
They just want the
And then at the back of maybe of the client's mind will be like, now this person just went and got mangoes and blended.
yeah.
But when you have passed through a lot,
yeah.
when you have really passed, when you have really strained,
Mm.
yeah, so you face some challenges.
So speaking about getting the fruits, don't you get some challenges getting the fruits, or do you have like a farm where you plant your own fruits? Yeah,
For the farm, we are still planning of it.
yeah,
You know, Sister
it is growing.
it has a board where we
Yeah,
sit at the end
yeah.
of the day and we discuss on different things. So we are planning on having a farm.
Yeah.
But then, since we are dealing in seasonal products, these fruits can become a mess. Yes, fruits can become a mess to an extent that passion, to an extent that you can get like 3 passions at 2,000
shillings.
2,000 shillings. You get it?
Yeah.
But when you need the passion fruits for 10 jerry cans of juice.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but we try as much as we can to, even on a bad day, to incur. Because right now, our objectives, the mission.
Yeah.
Our mission is to deliver the best quality, fresh, natural juice to our clients.
Yeah, definitely.
You get it?
Yeah.
So, even on a bad day, we won't tell you that, a client, madam,
there are
no mangoes in the market. That's why the juice is like this. That's why the juice is like that. We don't always like such we don't entertain such excuses to our clients. Because the client coming and trust you with his or her money, yeah, we always give to you. You have to.
Even a potential client might test that juice and then he finds it bad, and then you lose a future client.
You lose a future client, something like that. So it is always better to give the client the best.
Oh, speaking about the decoration,
expectations, yes.
You really have nice decoration.
The
setups of the juice, and I would love to appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
So, do you work with a decorator a day before to see that the setups really match with the ones of the coffee, because at times they look alike? Yeah.
So as at Sesa Juice, that is under the exclusive package.
Yeah.
So when a client comes in, I tell you that the different packages I have. We have 3 packages at the moment.
Yeah.
So that where we decorate the setups and the stuff, it is exclusive package. And for the exclusive package, still it comes at an extra cost.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it comes at an extra cost.
Quality.
It's coming at an extra cost. We sit with the client, and then he tells me that I want something this and this and that. Oh, yes, I explain to you the various prices. And then you tell me the theme of your function, that maybe I'm decorating white and black. So if you're decorating white and black, I sit with my team. So the setup team, the people that does the decoration and stuff. So we figure out what we can give you. But we always want to give our clients the best.
Yeah.
We always want to give our clients the best.
The quality.
Yeah, and yeah. And when a client trusts us with the exclusive setup, we always try our best that we don't repeat what we did. We always try our best.
Yeah, the same setup that
same setup that we did. Yes, we always want to venture new things that will be eye-catching even to other people on the site or on the function, so that they can look for us and then they.
In this wedding industry, service providers, we normally face different embarrassments. Like, for example, I personally, I was on a different function, and then I went on a wedding at 5, so that I can be able to capture those preparation moments of the bride, and then went to church, gardens, and then after a long day at 6 p.m. They were serving food, and then when I went to the line with my team, they say that, please, you get away. And then he never even said it quietly, but he was very harshly, loudly. So have you ever faced such challenges, embarrassments as a service provider?
As a service provider, literally, however, by the way, we have also ever experienced that of food. My team always faces it, but I advise in fact, by the way, right now, I advise my team, at least they shouldn't go to a function and then they expect that they are going
as a must.
food. As a must, like I'm going to have my lunch there.
Yeah.
In fact, we put some arrangements. When you're at site, at least we try as much as we can before starting serving. We organize something for our team. But then the other embarrassment I've ever experienced, we always give clients the smoke drink, signature drink.
Yeah.
So, and you know, by the way, our clients, they love that thing. Most of the brides, they love that thing so much. Like when the client comes to your office, he's like, Cesar, what? I want you to do you. I want let it be personally. Let it be you to give me the smoke drink. Yes. So, and I think, like, to what I know, the brides, these people, they're always expecting it to be perfect. But then you can reach a function, and when you are serving it, when the MC is busy doing something, some other things, you are serving the smoke drink, the client has been impatiently waiting for it, and then the
attention is not on
this
them.
one is like Molete certificate is Uganda. So then you ask yourself,
he's killing the moment.
Yet, in fact, yet you have first explained to him that, you know what, I'm bringing the smoke drink.
There's even an extra
pen also. Create a moment. Because maybe you tell even the photographers to get ready. Like, let's do this. But then, at the end of the day, the MC sees you holding it, coming, and he's like, where that what is?
I've been calling you for a long time.
At times you really feel.
I can feel it.
What is all this?
Do you think service provider should be catered for in terms of food? Or
by the way, service provider should be catered for, because service providers are part of the function. And in fact, very many the catering services I know, for them they tell you before booking them, we have to cater for the service providers, because they know. Honestly, for us service providers, I think we are at times we reach 2 days prior to the function.
Definitely.
We reach days back to the function. We reach a day before the function. Like even some who are going to reach on the very day of the function, they reach very early in the morning. So you spend the whole day at the function, and then some functions are always very far. And then, like in areas where it's very hard to access something to eat. Then the team is there. So how are these people going to get the morale to work? Now there are some people who work on food. Abana je balinga okukola obulungi ayagala kamere. Asooka kulyera abatagiza era.
Even ulcers.
Even ulcers. You know? So but then at times our yemere to say, because we respect the guests have to fast. Then abana guests bamaze okulya, the abana bagende balye, and then they be like,
say you're not at menu.
By the way, me have a tendency. So if the function is in a hall, and the client tells
hotel, most of weddings,
yes, in a hotel, and the client tells me that your team is not going to eat, at least then I ask how much is a plate. At least let's find a way of sharing the price. Maybe you cut on this amount I'm going to receive. At least this team does what? Because it won't be good you looking for the juice people when they're not around. You get, are you getting my point?
They're going out to get food.
Yes, when they're going out to get food.
Definitely.
So I would advise our clients, at least, better for us. There are also people.
Definitely. For me, I think, if...
Yes, we are workers, we are
we
get money.
They're also human beings.
They're also human beings.
Definitely. But I think, if it is if it is a wedding, at least, and you're going to have it in a certain places, because for us we know certain places that it is a must. There has to be some collusion when it comes to food. So you have to discuss it as in before, because you might find out that at times even one plate which is being sold in that in that place can even cater for all the people. So if somebody can be able to give you some extra money to cater for those people, it is okay. So speaking about events, last time I saw you, you made your own nikah. So I want to know, what was the experience? Did you get some challenges while preparing for the nikah? Because this show is mainly also gives different brides and grooms to tell us their stories of the challenges they faced, so that the next bride or the groom, they do not face the same challenges. So did you face some challenges while preparing for your Yeah.
Sure. I experienced some
And
challenge.
how did you resolve them?
So literally, I would advise.
Yeah.
I would advise the bride or the groom
Mm.
get a
Wedding
event planner.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, those people are good people.
Yeah.
Me, I was the events plan of my function.
Because we thought you know each and everybody.
Because I thought that I know everything. But then at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I realized that things are hard.
Yeah.
I was on a function, but I was on tension.
Yeah.
Sitting there, you are the bridegroom, and then you'll be like, "Omuyimbi atuse."
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to pick up
call them.
You know,
Yeah.
such kind of things. But at least once you get an events planner, it is always very, very good.
You are stress free.
Yeah, you are always stress free.
Yeah.
At least so these events planner, they can get to know that let's do this and this. Let these people first go to the lines of food, and then by the way, if the function has no organization,
Yeah.
even if the food is very, very much, the guests will end up not having food.
Yeah, definitely.
You know why? Because then now, like on introductions, it entertains people from outside.
Yeah.
The people from the community. Yeah. So then you will find like people from the community have entered the lines when your guests who even contributed a lot of money when they have not done what? Eaten. So I would advise, at least once you have get a pre-service events planner, I'm very sure if you get an events planner, that person will advise you to have ushers.
Yeah.
By that also ushers.
Yeah.
We need to have ushers.
Definitely. Some people.
Because
they want to use the people at home. Yeah.
Yes.
Even the cartoon was they want to use the people from the home, and then you can disorganized. You reach that time of taking some pictures. The person is there. Yeah, definitely.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even
ushers now are professional people. Yeah. Because I'm very sure they have worked on very many functions and they have the experience that if we do this, if we start with these people, in just a few minutes, everyone would have gotten.
Yeah.
Like I'm not supposed to stand here because this is where the photographer is going to take pictures from.
Yeah.
But then you find the bride when she has chosen her sisters to be the ushers.
Yeah.
But bambadde ebitengi masa alemeddewo mugamba tuveewo, then you'll be like,
they can't even help you to serve some juice so that the work can be easy.
But once we have ushers on functions,
it is much more easier.
Ebitengi
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but I would advise the grooms and the brides maybe at least to have events planner. This events planner will help you people to plan your function to come out as you expect. Because in fact, those events planner, now you just imagine of a scenario. You are the bride and you are the events plan of your function. And then they be like,
yeah.
generator.
Yeah.
But those are the things which are not even
Yeah.
You get. That's why I told you this events planner now they will tell you, you know what? Me too. You know I know one events planner. Agamazo kuja ku mukolo gwo oba toyina generator sigenda kola ki? Sigenda kola na mukolo gwo bantu kunjogera.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. By the way, if people don't know, by the way, me I would urge you a lot. I'm going to urge you a lot today on the generator issue. Please and please, at least for a function to be perfect, you will need a generator. This standby one.
Standby.
In fact, if it's possible, let the whole function throughout run through generator.
Yeah,
because
to avoid inconvenience.
Yeah, to avoid inconvenience.
Yeah.
Naye kakati tugenda kujja ku mukolo amasannyalaze gaveeko.
Yeah.
Owa sound yagambe eno bagitwate gye bakozesa.
Mixer.
Bagaye mixer ekubye.
Yeah. What times the mixer uses a lot of power and it does not need to get any extra thing that it is tapping from that.
Kati nango wa juice nkugambe machine zikubye.
Yeah.
That already nze nganze obongo wange bufuze disorganized.
Even me also need some lighting.
Machines, these machines have to use power, and you imagine of a scenario machine ziyisemu amasanyalaze.
Yeah.
So we really need to work on our issue.
Yeah, and how do you really encounter that weather issue like raining? Because at times some gears they're being affected by rain. Yeah, those machines, they're resistant from rain.
So God helped us that we got the good brand.
Yeah.
So our machines it's very hard
to get issues.
And even when you're not working.
Yeah.
Now, like today is a Tuesday, we are not working. The person responsible for them
Yeah.
has to see whether all are working out perfectly. He opens them and see if, yeah.
All right.
Yes, we prepare a little bit early.
Oh. So do you have any advice for somebody who wants to come into the wedding juice industry? Yeah, some tips and hacks to help him or her have a successful business.
Yeah, by the way, there is a group called the Basogozi.
Oh.
Yes, and I'm glad that I'm among the people on the committee.
Mm.
Yes, so anyone who wants to join the business, the juice business industry, there is ready market. You come, all the youths outside there, you come and join. Instead of you what is it called? Okusabiriza, you come and join. There is ready market. The people are just appreciating. Because right now I think the juice must be there.
Yeah.
People have now got to realize that these drinks are not good for our lives. So people are really entertaining the juice and they have embraced it. So there is ready market. Now, like decorators are very, very, very many. There are very, very many big brands. There are very, very intermediate brands.
Yeah.
But all of them, they have something they put on table.
Yeah,
They're
all
working.
working.
So why not us? Even you photographers.
Yeah.
You are very many. There are very many
Yeah.
good brands, but you're all working.
Yeah, we're all
you
working.
can find on a good day when someone is
That's
having
the-
more than
like 3 or 4.
like
functions.
more than 4 functions.
Yeah.
But
Even
then
you.
yeah, but then you find any other person still when he's having still more than 5 functions.
Yeah.
And then you be like, so instead of okulerengalo, people, you come, let's work. It's all I can tell you.
Yeah. You know, we service providers will have so many functions at times, most especially in the season. We work from Monday, even from Monday up to Sunday.
Yes.
So, and you find that you don't have time for family, you don't have time for other things. So, and you're a married man. So how do you really balance work and family? How do you really overcome that challenge? Yeah.
So me personally, being a family man, so I always plan my week accordingly.
Yeah.
Because there is a week you're going to find that you have functions from Monday to Sunday.
Yeah.
When you're going to work throughout. So when I realize that that is going to be it, I inform my family early that, you know what, this week I'm not going to be around.
Yeah.
Because now for us, these people, we are, even there is a time, there are days whereby you're going to spend like 2 weeks when you're not
Definitely.
even going back home.
Definitely.
You just have to be at the production unit. If not the production unit, function.
Yeah.
Coming back from the function, you got the production unit.
Going back.
Production unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
moving out of the home early, going back late, and then you have to,
yeah.
How do you manage?
So I informed them early that, you know what, for these days I'm not going to be around. But I always try as much as I can that if maybe I've not given them a full week, at least I try and I fix my timetable. Like I give them 3 or 4 solid days when I'm not doing anything, when I'm just
at home
spending time with my family.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you spend your free time? What do you love to do for fun?
Me, I enjoy watching soccer. I'm a Manchester United fan. I love spending time with my family.
Yeah, definitely.
Traveling.
Yeah.
Yes, traveling, but it's something by that I've gained from this business. I mean,
yeah, by the way, you travel to different places.
Tanzania,
yeah,
has to do juice.
Yeah.
So you move different places, you tour different places or touring yeah. So mu juice, but I love spending time with people. Most of the people I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been in the juice business?
The juice business, as I told you, I started it in my 2nd year. I think this is the 7th year.
Oh.
Yeah, 7. No, not really, not 7. Those are very many, like the 50th year.
Yeah,
the 50th year. Yeah.
So
the 50th year.
What have you gained over time as a lot?
A lot. You know, this business, I paid my tuition for my last year.
Using juice?
Yes. I remember I started in my 2nd year. So in my 3rd year, I paid tuition,
Oh.
still using the juice money.
Yeah.
So I've really gotten a lot of things.
Mm.
Yeah, I think even you inviting me on this
Yeah,
podcast is
definitely.
because of
If
the
you never started the company,
yeah, if I never started up this, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe I would be somewhere earning monthly something.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
And actually, you're inspiring so many people.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. On weddings, as we serve different juices, there are some people that for sure they don't want sugar in their juice. How do you encounter that issue of not having sugar or too much sugar? For some people that have like diabetes, so they're not in need of sugar completely. Do you have a separate package, for them?
As I told you that we deal in fresh natural things.
Yeah.
Even at times we don't use this sugar, this
Completely.
Yes,
Yeah.
completely.
Natural sweetness.
Yes, natural sweetness. And I told you this business,
Yeah.
I did some juice courses, and I got to know that you can do some juices minus sugar, and then they
turn up.
eat in your mouth. Like you taste them and you realize that there is sugar, but literally when they are no sugars.
Yeah.
Then for some people who don't take sugar completely, maybe those with diabetes and stuff, we plan for them.
Yeah.
I'm very sure
communicate
when my team is serving,
Mm.
we talk about it. We always talk about it. When my team is serving, they ask you want sugar free or with little sugar.
Yeah.
Yes. So and those with such kind of diseases,
Yeah.
they always have their sugarless juice.
Oh.
But we always try as much as we can and we make it a better one.
Yeah. Speaking about flavors, which flavors do you have in general?
We have very many flavors. By the way, people seeing us there. In fact, when you're ordering for us, you can tell us to blend for you anything.
Your own customized juice.
We even do a customized juice. You can tell us that, you know what, I want sugar for sugar. I want jackfruit juice mixed with berries.
Yeah, only
blend it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we have very many. In fact, our menu has more than 25 flavors of juice. Very many.
Yeah.
We do juice in each and every fruit. So like we can tell you.
So like, on events normally, you take like 6 or more.
So we always sit with our clients and then we advise them accordingly.
Yeah.
Because there is some juice which is not meant for functions. So now you can't go to a function and there is jackfruit juice.
Yeah.
Yes. So I give you the menu for the juices we have.
And
then you choose as I'm advising you. Like I ask you the age bracket, so people you are happy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
It can be like a birthday for a young child.
Then birthday for a young child, then I give you the flavors which the babies.
They suit those people.
Yes. It's a prom party. Still, I give you juices for such kind of bracket. So now kumanyagana.
Yeah. It's kind of different.
So where with you?
Yeah. Do you also do like cocktails on functions? Yeah.
So Sesa Juice is a registered business that does fresh
juice,
natural juice, strictly with no preservatives.
Yeah.
In quotes, strictly with no preservatives. So being that, we don't really do the cocktails and stuff.
Yeah.
But we have people who do them. We have people we work with, because you can find a client when client wants cocktails. But we have some companies we work with now like for I think you already see us having tea, but we don't do tea.
Yeah.
But we have some companies we work with
that do tea.
Yes. But when a client wants juice and tea,
you don't have packages for tea, yeah.
But they are always there in our exclusive packages. Yeah, they're always there, but not us. But we have the best companies
that we work with.
That do them.
Normally, I see it aside Sesa Juice and then which is really good.
So for us, we only focus on fresh natural juices.
Yeah.
That when you want fresh natural juices, we are the right plug.
Whenever I do the testing of your juice, it really feels fresh. And I'm wondering, how do you really preserve it for that long so that it can be able to retain that freshness? Yeah.
So first thing first, we don't put any preservatives. But the way we keep our juice fresh is now we blend it just hours to the function.
Yeah.
Like maybe if we are coming to the function at around
that same day.
Yes, that
Yeah.
same day.
Yeah.
Maybe if you are coming to the function at around when we are supposed to be there at maybe when we are setting off at 6.
Yeah.
That means we shall start blending your juice at 3, maybe 3 a.m. in the night,
Yeah.
maybe.
The night.
And God has helped us that we have the big machines which can blend very many liters,
Very fast.
very many liters of juice in just a few. The
Mm.
extractors, the pulpers, yeah. So literally, time in production,
Yeah.
it does not take that long.
Mm.
So we always love it, serving our clients with fresh and natural juice.
Yeah. All right. It was really nice to have a chat and conversation with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
is
so
really a
much.
pleasure. Yeah, some people you call them and then they don't turn up, but for you have really turned up, and I've really learned a lot about you. Even things that I never knew that you could do. I never knew even that you do juice which is fully natural, no sugar. Yeah, that it really tastes very well. So if somebody wants to get in touch with you, how can they be in touch with you?
So Sesa Juice, formally, our offices have been in Makerere, Apollo Kagwara, opposite Shell Petrol Station. So we are right now located at Arapa Plaza, shop number F2669. Arapa Plaza, F2669. When you reach Arapa Plaza, you just ask for Sesa Juice offices. Floor 2, that's where you can find us, and we are all on all social media platforms, all at Sesa Juice, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, right now the X app, at Snapchat, everywhere.
TikTok,
yes, and this is our number. We only have one number.
Yeah, one number.
Yes, to avoid inconvenience.
Yeah,
you know, when there are very many numbers, you can find someone working under your name.
Yeah,
it's like I'm Sesa.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, the clients will start to be like, but the Sesa Juice doesn't taste like this.
Yeah.
So for us, we only have one number specifically. It is 075 999 3646. 075 999 3646. It's all on all our social media platforms. Still, it's the only number that is there. Sesa Juice, all at Sesa Juice. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Events Corner for hosting me today. I'm so humbled to share I would call it a story here. So please, let's all go and to their YouTube channel. They even have the social media handles. Maybe you can find your best service provider there. Maybe you can pick a service provider there. So let's go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you very much for watching this episode. And if you have watched up to this point, I'm really so appreciative. And if you have any suggestion of which service provider I can be able to bring on the podcast, you can please comment down and I'll bring him or her. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.